All right, Mayor. I kind of watched your attack, and then I did one as well. We I attacked from the same spot you attacked from. I'm not going to show you the attack. I'm going to tell you what I did, and the reasons why I do it. So I go to my war base, go to edit. Okay, you attacked from this side right around in this area. What I do is I usually split my troops, um, some high hit point troops, and what I do is I try to put those away from my main army. So my high hit point troops are my generals with the highest hit points I have, and then my tank destroyers that also have high hit points. I also have three um, heavy tanks that have high hit points, and I'll put them over here. So I'll put high hit points by this house over here, and so in a high hit point diversion army by this oil refinery right there. And then actually my main army with my RPGs and stuff, I'm gonna come in right here. Hang on, buddy. I'm gonna come in right here. So what I'm gonna do is, whenever I put my heavy RPGs and all that good stuff right here, I'll wait for them to fully be deployed out, and then I'll rally them, usually to a piece of the wall, because I don't want them to be diverted to this area. You can see if they funnel in here, they're going to be slowed up by that caltrop. They funnel in here to be slowed up by that caltrop, and it just slows them up. And while they're slowed up, I got this anti-tank gun right here. That's going to be just tearing them up, and this guy's going to be tearing them up. If you try to plane over there, I got a anti-air and all that good stuff. So it's a bad zone to be funneled into. So I do have traps in this area, but I'm not really concerned about a lot of traps, because once I lay down the the uh, the assault rally, those things really aren't going to affect me, because I don't have one of these hitting me, the one of those two anti-tank guns. So I'll be coming up the middle. So I think I'll rally to this one or the other. So once I get there, the next assault rallies I'm going to do are going to be like from like on this side, right? Well, I know I touched that, but I'm going to like press this or something, and it's going to rally the troops on this side of the base, and then I'll press like this one over here, boom, and then rally the troops on this side of the base. So what I do is I'm creating a two-way rally. So I'm rallying troops on this side of the base and on this side of the base. And what they're doing is they're walking through and they're staying organized. And I try to rally them on a building that's going to be destroyed fairly quick. So they'll hit it, and then they're going to be almost immune to any kind of defenses and just moving it at overtime. The assault rally will probably not be as good as it is now in the very near future, but we're gonna keep on working with it until they go and nerf it. So let me show you my actual battle. That I attacked the base. My grandson's at the door. So see how 5 started? It took me 2 minutes 12 seconds. I did use everything I had. I mean, my base is a max CW base. It's pretty tough. You don't want to go too easy on it. So I usually just go all out no matter what. It went a little faster than I was hoping. Kind of a double-edged sword there. I was hoping it'd be a little bit better defending, but I'm hoping I attack better than I defend anyway. But here we go. Here goes the replay, and I'll keep it zoomed out, but you can see what I was talking about whenever I was doing it. Okay, so here I put one diversion army right down there, boom, boom, and then I put the mercs up here. I put another diversion army right there, and then my main army, I drop them right up in there. Okay. And as soon as I drop them, I let them kind of walk in there just a bit. Boom. And I rally them right to a fence. All right, to that gate. Okay, and I just put a protect on them, which I had one. I don't like using protect a whole lot, but I do it. And then they usually blast through the next wall like what they did. They took out the TC fairly quick. Now you can watch over here. I'm going to lay a assault rally in a minute. There it is. There's one. And then I usually put a second one down fairly quick. But over here, I see I'm still putting armies down on this side. There we go. So that's 3 assault rallies I had right there. Here's my 4th one. You see how I'm kind of marching down that line? So now I'm coming in with planes. I didn't even use planes for the first part. Now I'm gonna save an assault rally for this castle up here. I don't know why I assaulted to that one. I usually don't. I think that kind of slowed me down. I shouldn't have done that one, but it still did it. And I saved 1 assault rally for the castle. Boom, right there. So they go nuts for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the generals because I'm kind of immune to what they can do for, 13, 14 seconds, whatever the assault rally is good for. And then now I just have a few defenses on the outer perimeter. I'm gonna go ahead and take out that anti-tank gun because if you don't, it's gonna eat you alive. So at this moment, I probably thought I took it out because I did plane it. But there you go. I'm gonna take it out now because those guys are pretty dang gum tough. Okay, and then the rest of it's pretty much history. I just kind of walked right through it. You can see that how my trap placements. I mean, I popped every trap, but with those assault rallies, it really didn't affect me a whole lot because I'm moving at double the speed I normally move at. And that's it. Hopefully that helps you understand how I use the assault rally. I'm not saying how I use it is the right way. What I'm saying is it works for me. Hopefully, hopefully you kind of work with it, get a little bit better before they go and nerf it. But with this assault rally and with those bazookas, it's crazy. I'll show you what my bazookas have at the moment as far as what level they are. They're heavy RPG. Need to go up one more. So I got 5,600 hit points, and the DPS on tanks, buildings, and remember this, walls is 3,753 a second. Okay, so they're gonna fire every 2 or 3 seconds. So every time they fire, one of them is gonna put probably 8,000, 6,000, 7,000, whatever damage on that wall. But I'm using in that attack, I used 2 cards, which I think both cards had I forgot what they have, but both those cards have, I gotta find them. I think it's 10 of those veteran. Let's see what they got. Yeah, 10. So I got 20 of those plus my 13. So I'm hitting them with 33 bazookas right there, and probably an elephant archer army. So I mean, it really is a tough army to mess with. And if you use assault rally, I'll show you what the assault rally has in it. It's pretty amazing. The level of strength you get with it. So you go here, assault rally. Let's go to info. So it lasts for 14 seconds. Mine is upgrading right now. It lasts for 14 seconds. When it's finished upgrading, it's going to be at 16 seconds. And it gives you a speed boost of 150%, which basically says you're moving at your regular speed times that. I mean, which is probably almost 2 times as fast, or almost 3 times as fast actually. And then you got your damage reduction. So one of my RPGs with 90% reduction can take 3 or 4 hits from an anti-tank gun. So this gives you 5,000 damage. It basically says it's only going to give you 545 damage, per second. So I got 5,000 DPS on that. I mean, I had 5,000 hit points on one heavy RPG. So this guy came and hurt me. And that's what's crazy about the assault rally. That's why it's so effective and good. Mixed with the speed and then the damage reduction, you're pretty much invincible for those 14 seconds. So I'm going to raise up to 16 seconds with my upgrades right now. And you can see that I'm upgrading it right here. I got 3 days, 14 hours left on it. And then I'll be stronger. And then the upgrade actually, it gives you quite a bit more on that. So you're going to go to 2 seconds. It's going to give you 20% more speed boost. And then your damage goes up to 200% damage. I mean, you're going to be blowing through things. So it really is crazy. So just know that that this is probably the best tactic that's ever came out, and I would really spend some time kind of getting it upgraded. But hopefully that explains how I did it, why I did it, and it'll help you out. If it doesn't help you out, sorry you wasted your time, and that's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it now, and see you on the battlefield, brother.